Super Bowl, and it'll be
You say what?
between the Denver
So I can't beat
Broncos
humble in
and
Madden
the
no
New
more.
York Jets.
You gotta pump yourself up or something.
The winner here goes to the
You'll be
Super
alright.
Bowl.
20,000. Hey, for the 20,000th time, New Day
As
was
we
here.
are underway in the AFC title game.
That's what we was waiting on.
Not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I got another one. Win or lose, right? I don't know.
Play action. It's Jackson. The Jets get in there for the sack. That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
But that's that Tonka.
Coming in here and getting this road victory. That's
He
not
was waiting on that Tonka.
on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball in the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
On third down, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect. Stand up and make a play. It was only.
And he stopped immediately.
Game, I'm seeing linebackers put up their notes
Right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later. Third level.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep.
Oh, that's a good throw, though, Rip. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, though, Rip. That's a good fucking throw right there.
As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
I love that.
That shit good though.
That was a good throw, B.
Kick going toward the sideline.
That's what the fuck I want.
Out of bounds. Where are they going to spot?
Yeah, look like they fucked my shit.
Should have been a touchdown.
That's how you feel about it, huh?
That was a good play by your DB, though. He poked that motherfucker out. You say you over there watching some YouTube, huh, Dave?
Now, at about the 18-yard line.
Come on, O. These and this like that. Oh, we gotta come on here and do something. Jump gate, come on.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
Green Bay.
you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a big
how we
run.
feel.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And got his man complete. The way in. Touchdown. New York.
Do that, man.
Great effort there. 2nd And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line.
You know this shit not gonna be easy today. Come on. Let's rumble.
Onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Let's rumble.
Last time they had it, what steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't?
Let's rumble.
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable.
We trying to.
First downs that way. Keep moving the football.
He should be.
Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense.
He know us.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
You ready for that today?
A quick burst
You
there.
know how
Nice
them
and
boys
big.
bring it.
A pretty decent game.
Come on, yo. We don't even need the big hit though. Just hit him.
You ready for that today?
Fuck the big hit. Just hit him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I just need a
Well,
little
in every
help.
play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls
You feel
are
me, B?
setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Not this year.
Whatever year.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
But what the fuck is that?
He ain't even let me jump. Come on, man. What the fuck, man?
We're going to try and match or do better.
Come on,
We've
Red.
seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
You say, come on, Red.
A very chilly day
FBI.
here with no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
They say that motherfucker was uncatchable.
On EA Sports.
Hey, come on, dude.
You say he over there, he on YouTube right now?
The Broncos on
He try to get it right,
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got this down to the 35. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be caught, but out of bounds.
Oh, what?
Incomplete here.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Incomplete.
That's crazy. Hey, Dave, we're cheating.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Right, come on, D.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
We want to hit that goddamn quarterback. Let's go. What they say, you got to get that car shit for. We paying motherfucking cash. Come on, who gonna step up? Step the fuck up. Come on, man.
The New York
right
offense
now.
taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Watch the run.
Right back to him on first down.
Good tackle, boy.
And he
Good tackle, boy.
way forward only
Good
for
tackle,
a
boy.
couple here. Second
Come on.
down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw on second down. Collier, flush to his right.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off play action. Collier.
Let's go.
Not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be taken at the 10. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Come on, call your plays,
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3.
We gotta go down there and get
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
You want to club and block me, though?
This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
So how my nigga can't get it? He's right there. How my nigga can't get the ball? He's right there.
The 25-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here.
Damn, bro, get this nigga anything, bro.
It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up
front. Bro. Let the game be fucking fair.
On the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Following the fumble recovery, Collier. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm driving down the field.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
Always a fumble every game, bro.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Collier. He'll let it go deep for Foster.
Oh, my God. And then I drop a pick. I drop a pick.
Way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 3rd down. Collier. Flush down right. Oh, he's hit. He lost the ball.
Oh, my.
Offensively lucky. They're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10, Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now Jackson on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course. And
my
that moves
fucking
it back
controller
5.
died, bro.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
I wasn't doing no shoot. I was sitting on my fucking face.
Again, Jackson. Escaping the pressure. Here's a diving catch right side. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Watch the call. Watch the little
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Open man, here's Foster. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Finding Green complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Collier.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Come on, you got to catch that, bud.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. On third down, Collier. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now, Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way
perfectly
forward
over
for
his
about
head.
2nd and 6.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the extra point.
First down, man. That's a touchdown.
It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Collier. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Collier.
Bro, pick the ball. That's the pick.
Incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the reception made by Green. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
That nigga knew I was supposed to pick that motherfucker. That's why he was celebrating.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now they'll run it on the toss. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. First down here before he goes down at the 26.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Come on, man, this motherfucker's over.